Hey, I'm Geoff Johns at New York Comic Con 2012, and this is 5.2 questions. Okay, we got a huge Aquaman story coming out with the Justice League called Thorn of Atlantis. It starts in Justice League 15, which is Ivan Reis and Joe Prado's first issue, the beautiful colors by Rod Reis. And it continues through Aquaman 15 by Paul Pelletier, and Rod Reis is coloring that book as well. And it's a story that pits the Justice League against Atlantis and Aquaman caught in the middle. The Wonder Woman-Superman relationship is really going to develop through Justice League, and you'll see it in 13 and 14. And there's a lot of debate about it. Is this going to work? Is this the right relationship for both of them? And that's going to be within the story. And really, it's a storyline that has started in Justice League 12 and carries over into next year. And we'll see how that relationship changes the League, changes them, affects one another, their lives, how the villains respond to it when they find out about it, how the world responds to it when they find out about it, and really what kind of relationship is this? What is it? Where is this going to go? And how is it going to affect the DC Universe? Because it's going to affect it in a very, very big way. I think the Guardians have forgotten why they started the Green Lantern Corps in the first place. They forgot why the universe was important to protect in the first place. They forgot why life was so unique and wonderful, why that needs to be preserved at all costs. And so the Guardians are too far removed from where they started from. And that's something that they're going to have to either learn or be completely deposed of the Green Lantern Corps. My editor Brian Cunningham and I talked a lot about Justice League of America and what kind of book that was going to be, the world's most dangerous heroes, and what does that mean? How are we going to play with that idea and find a group of characters that don't necessarily want to be there or don't necessarily feel like Justice League members. Catwoman, for instance, or Katana. All these characters have a reason for being on the team, and all these characters learn what it is to be a member of the Justice League. You'll find out exactly what the Justice League of America's role against the Justice League is in issue number 1 of JLA. All right, first off, I love Twitter. It's great. I have a lot of friends on Twitter. I meet a lot of cool people on Twitter. So this is from Danielle2814, says, will Hoppy and Talkie be important characters in your Shazam stories? The answer is absolutely they will. You've already seen the Tiger in there in our Justice League backups of Shazam, and Hoppy actually was mentioned as well. But yeah, they will be important characters. There's not only all these great classic mystical weird characters in the Shazam universe, but there's a whole lot of new characters we'll meet. The first one we got a glimpse at in Justice League Zero, and you will see in the mirror, and you'll see her become a major character in the Shazam story going forward. Good question. So the next one, from the New 53, is that what the Twitter name is? That's a great Twitter name. I like that. Maybe we'll steal that and do that next year. How will the Third Army event affect future Green Lantern stories? The answer is it's going to change the very nature of the Green Lantern Corps, what they're there for. It's going to change how they're run, who's chosen to be Green Lantern, and there's something called the First Lantern that is going to ultimately turn everything on its head, and that comes up right after the Rise of the Third Army, starting in Green Lantern 17, something new. So, good question. Thank you for joining us for this Con Away from Con moment here at New York 2012, only on DCComics.com. And this is crazy. It's Sunday, 3:30, and it's still a madhouse, so awesome.